Okay. Hello, everyone. I am Denise. I am a mom of 2 teenage girls. I am plant-based. I've been eating plant-based for the last 4 years. I'm a blogger. I have a vegan website, and I'm a teacher's aide. I've been working with kids of all ages at my daughter's school for the last 10 years. So why should we cook with kids? It helps with picky eating. It teaches kids math and following directions. It's bonding time. It's a great life skill. They will desire to eat something that they know how to make that is healthy. My daughter loves making her own salads, and she uses this mezzaluna chopper that she chops right into the bowl. It'll ensure also that they'll eat less junk food because they'll know how to make healthier foods that they will desire them. And it's fun, and it creates special memories. What are we here for today? I help moms, that's you, busy moms. I help you show your kids how to be self-sufficient in the kitchen so that you can have extra time for yourself. How will we accomplish this? We're going to help your kids explore the kitchen without stress and mess, teach your kids age-specific kitchen life skills, and practice their skills with real recipes. First of all, helping our kids explore the kitchen without stress and mess. How can we do that? Kids are messy. Kids are slow when we want things to get done quickly. It's not a time to get them in the kitchen helping. And they like to explore stuff and touch everything and lick their fingers. So what do? How can we eliminate the stress and mess around that? We need to plan a time to get them helping when you have time and patience for the task. It's not the right time if it's just half an hour for dinner and you have to rush to get things ready, or you have to rush to get out the door to go to a game or an appointment for your kids. So pick the right time. And you have to have a cleanup system in place that they will learn. And because if they make up a mess, they will learn that they have to be cleaning it up as well. And we must go through a bit of teaching for them to learn these things before we get the desired results, but kids learn quickly. Next, we will teach our children age-specific kitchen life skills. A lot of moms ask me, what should I allow my kids to do for their age? Should they use knives? That's a big one that a lot of moms they're a bit apprehensive about. Should they help with lunches and dinners? Or should it just be helping out with, sometimes we get them started only helping with baking on weekends or every other weekend, helping with some baking and stuff. Should they do a bit more than just that? I don't know where to begin. It's just easier to do it myself. A lot of moms, probably you've said all these things yourself. So the answer is start them right where they're at and start them now. So right now, if you have put together some age-specific skills for your kids. This is by no means a rule. These are just basic guidelines. Kids learn at their own pace. And first of all, for toddlers, they learn care with dishes. They can learn to hold a plate with 2 hands with their thumbs on top, and they can bring their dirty dish back to the counter when they're done, or they can load it up in the dishwasher. They can try a variety of foods, clean up messes, follow directions, wash vegetables, stir ingredients, mash with a fork or potato masher, sprinkle cake decorations, dump dry ingredients into a bowl. And for little ones like this, you may want to put a baking sheet, a large baking sheet under their prep station to pick up some of the mess. Next, for 3 to 5-year-olds, they can set the table, serve others, weigh, pour, and spoon ingredients, wash fruit and vegetables, cut soft foods with a dull knife, such as bananas or peeled cucumbers or peeled melons. They can work on a breading station where they do breading, flouring, and coating. They can mix and they can tear lettuce, and they can squash. They can sieve flour, rinse rice and quinoa and canned beans. They can knead, roll, shape, and cut dough. They can butter spreads and icings. And they can pick garden vegetables and hull strawberries. Again, by no means is this something, it's just a guideline, and all kids are at a different level. Do not feel guilty if your kid doesn't do all of these things. You're not alone. A lot of kids don't do all of this. 5 to 8-year-olds can start with beginner knife skills, basic safety, take on responsibility by themselves, unpack and pack their own lunch, grading like a carrot, measuring, beating and folding, greasing, setting the table. Now they can read and follow a simple recipe directions. They can flip pancakes. They could work at stove safely with supervision. They can cut their own food and use a peeler. 8 to 11-year-olds can plan a family meal, follow a simple recipe, find independence in the kitchen, take responsibility for their own food, feel confident with kitchen tools, open cans safely, whisking, find ingredients in cupboard and fridge, choose spices for dishes, make salads. And 12-plus-year-olds can work independently in the kitchen, cook a meal mostly on their own, prepare more complex meals and start improvising, steam vegetables, safely bake in the oven, cut all fruit and vegetables with a sharp knife. Now, how do we get our kids involved now? We can have them practice their skills with real recipes. Depending on their age, you can start them with very simple recipes right now. If they're toddler, just a kindergarten age, start with simple things like assembling sandwiches. Encourage their creativity. So our 3 goals, just to go over again, it was to help your kids explore the kitchen without stress and mess, teach your kids age-specific kitchen life skills, and practice their skills with real recipes. How can we do this? I've made this easy for you with a super fun and motivating guidebook. It's a Kids in the Kitchen Teaching Kids to Cook beginner guide. It's a 3-in-1. It has a skill tracking sheets. It has plenty of activities and all the recipes needed to go through the whole book. So you can get your beginner kid chef well on their way. This guidebook comes with a curriculum of 8 module lessons. Each lesson shows skills, tools, and recipes to work on for the week. It's laid out in an easy to follow chart to help your child check off their accomplishments with stickers if you print it off, and as they learn a new skill, tool, or recipe. It can be printed or it can be saved on your tablet and edited directly there. It's full of activities to make learning fun and reinforce the skills learned. And there are 21 recipes and directions included to go with the skills and tools checklist. Here's an example of one of the skills checklists where when you click on this, you will get a check mark come up onto these. And here's one example of a module plan here where you have for each module, you'll have skills, tools, and recipes for each. And then you have approximately 3 recipes per module. And with all of these tracking sheets, you have 4 stages of easy learning, where at first you start with an adult showed me how to do it. Then we did it together. Then I made it and an adult watched, so that's with supervision, and then I did it myself. So your kids have to go through 4 stages before they get to be at the competent level of doing something by themselves where you feel confident to allow them to use a certain tool in the kitchen because they've proven and showed and they've kind of graduated to that part. This also ensures that they don't jump into doing something that they're not ready for that could be dangerous because they haven't gone through these steps yet. So they'll be motivated to get their stickers or their check marks to get to that point so they can be self-sufficient. Now with this book too, all that is included, you will have adult instructions at the beginning, kitchen safety rules, the 8-module lesson plan, which could go over 8 weeks. You have fun activity pages, full of activity pages. You have tons of tracking sheets for skills, for tools, for kitchen cleanup, for recipe, for spice exploration, for new food exploration. You have an example of a table setting. You have 21 easy kid recipes, your age level guidelines that I've gone through, and they get this awesome certificate they could print at the end when they finish their book. Here's an example of an activity sheet with this cat they can color. Here's an example of a recipe that has your supply list, your ingredients. So they take out all their supplies and their ingredients before they do the recipe. So it's super easy to follow. And here's just an example of a chart. This book is regular price $25. Right now, there's a limited time offer, 50% off till this Saturday, March 20th. So the sale price is $13, just round it up from $12.50. So $13 price till March 20th, this Saturday at midnight. It includes a full 70+ page booklet, 8-week curriculum plan due at your own speed, learning activities, skill tracking sheets, learning how to use kitchen tools, all the recipes that you need, and unlimited email support. You can email me any questions, anything, anytime, and I will be there to answer. Here's an example of a table setting, tracking, a bit of a fun activity sheet here, and some tracking sheets and safety rules. And I have a happy mom here who has said, trying to teach your children how to cook can feel like you are embarking on a mission without a guidebook. This activity book gave me the map, compass, and it gave my little sidekick motivation. Now, every time I am in the kitchen, she runs in and asks if she can help so she can mark something off in her book. Kids love it. I'm here to support you to succeed. Your kids will be able to manage a lot on their own, and this book is made super easy for you and fun for your kids. Do you have any questions? If you do, you can also email them to me, and I will be sending you a link with this promotion. So if you are interested, you could jump in right away. Thank you very much for listening. Awesome. Also, I just wanted to show you, here is the tool that my daughter likes to use to cut her salad in the bowl. And once your kids are done with their butter knives cutting, they can also invest in this set here. It does only cost $10 on Amazon, and I bought these knives that will help little ones cut. And it's a serrated plastic knife, but it works great, and it doesn't cut skin. So if they cut their finger, it won't cut skin, which is great. So you feel more confident. So you have a set of 3 here for like $10 on Amazon. Great little thing to invest in. It'll cut tomatoes and peppers, but in the beginner level, we probably don't even get into that. I also will be working on a intermediate and advanced level, but I suggest that your kid can start in the beginner if they don't have a lot of kitchen skills. Beginner is plenty. Probably around the age of 5 and up, this is a great age for them for this book. If they're younger, you can still get it and start teaching them some things and work alongside with them. So thanks again, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.